Welcome back to Fitness Empowerment by Danye, a brand dedicated to flexible nutrition, macronutrient tracking, and a lifestyle without unhealthy extremes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to episode 14 of Making Macros Simple. I just got back from the gym. It was my first real workout post-show. So if you don't know, I competed in the NPC West Coast Classic last Saturday. Did very well. I'm very excited, but I am jumping into an off-season or an improvement season, and I'm going to be giving you guys information on my reverse diet, so essentially the opposite of diet, where I work on increasing my calories slowly over time in the proper proportions of macronutrients. So I'll give you guys more information on that later, but I'm gonna show you guys my meal today and how to track it. I'm going to have an Icon Meals chicken enchiladas, and then I'm gonna add in some veggie made spinach and lentil pasta. And I've had this in a video before, very good, but I am going to combine it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I track that. Icon Meals, the chicken enchiladas are 420 calories, 38 grams of protein. Django, this is mine. 38 grams of protein, 52 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. So high protein, high carb, low fat, which is good. I am post-workout, so I am hungry. I'll show you guys kind of what this looks like. That's what it looks like. You can just throw it in the microwave if you're on the go, but since I am at home, I'm going to throw it on the stove top to heat it up, and then I'm going to do probably a little bit more than a serving size, whatever is left in here, because I've had some out of it before, but one serving size here is 1 1/4 cups. I don't recommend measuring in cups. I recommend measuring out in grams, because you just never know how much is gonna fit in your cup, and it's gonna be different every time. It's just not very accurate, but if you measure out 109 grams, which is what one serving size is for this, you're gonna get the same amount every single time. 4.5 grams of fat per serving, 20 grams of carbs per serving, and 10 grams of protein per serving. Okay, so with the bowl on top, obviously there's some grams there, so I'm gonna go ahead and zero out the scale, and then I'm gonna add the frozen pasta in there, and it's a veggie spinach lentil pasta. So let's see what we end up with if we do all of that. Okay. All right, so 175 grams, so now we know that if one serving size is 109 grams, and we haven't quite made it to 2 full servings, but we'll just adjust that in MyFitnessPal to get as close to 175 grams as possible. All right, I'm using Pam coconut oil cooking spray here. If you have more fat macros and you want to actually use coconut oil or butter, please go ahead and do that, but I prefer to get my fats from the actual foods instead of the oils. But do whatever floats your boat. All the foods are in there, but it's gonna take a few minutes to simmer. I had some of these Icon Meals in the freezer. They do freeze very well, so it's not completely thawed out yet. Guys, welcome back to this tutorial. This is the tracking piece. I've got the stovetop running. We've got the lentil pasta in the stovetop melting. It's got a little bit of Alfredo sauce in there, so I'm gonna let that simmer while I show you guys how to track. So I'm gonna go into the MyFitnessPal app. It's got the Under Armour symbol. It's hard to miss the little person jumping. And I'm gonna go to the diary setting, which is down on the bottom. So just to the left of that plus sign, that's where the diary setting is. And I'm gonna go to afternoon eats, because that is what I have set up my meal to be called. So I'm gonna go into the afternoon eats section and add food. And I'm gonna go to barcode, because literally the easiest way to try out most of these things in scanning and tracking is the barcode scanner function. So I'm gonna click that little barcode up in the top. We'll track the spinach lentil pasta first. So I'm going to find the barcode on the back, put the barcode directly behind the square. There we go. And that's going to give us 1 serving size. So 1 serving size should equal 160 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of protein. It looks like we're matching up, so that's good. But remember, we saw 175 grams on the scale, so I'm going to adjust the serving size to get up to 175 grams. So we know it's not going to be quite 2 full servings. 1.5 servings brings me to 165 grams. You can see that right here. So I'm going to see if maybe a little bit over 1.5 servings will bring me to 175 grams. So we'll try 1 5/8. Close enough. All right, so 1 5/8 of a serving brings us to 177 grams. So we're gonna stick with that, work with that, and then we're gonna go to add food again and put in the Icon Meals and use the barcode to scan. Like I mentioned before, The scanning doesn't always work for the barcode for the icon meals, but I think this one's gonna be good enough to work. We'll have to see. Awesome, it worked. So 420 calories. Again, we want it to match up. 38 grams of protein, 52 carb, and 6 grams of fat. Are we close? 52, 6, 38. It matches up perfectly. So we're good to go, and that's it. You just hit the check mark at the top. And there you go. If you wanted to maybe add some extra protein or some extra fats to this, you can absolutely do that. Add some coconut oil, add some cheese, add some fat-free cheese. There's lots of things that you can do to manipulate this a little bit to adjust your serving sizes and adjust the macronutrients to better meet your goals and your macronutrient budget for the day. Let's jump back to the food on the stove, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Here is the finished product. I threw about 2 tablespoons of some traditional gourmet salsa on top just for a little bit of added freshness. I just went ahead and mixed everything together, so no, it does not look like chicken enchiladas anymore, but it is still a bowl of goodness. That is all I have for you all today. I certainly hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Put down below your favorite part of this tutorial and what other meals and everything that you would like to see as far as tracking goes. I know tracking can be really daunting if you're first starting out learning how to do flexible dieting, flexible nutrition, switching over from counting calories to counting macronutrients. It's a lot to take in, and even though people say it's so easy, you get to eat whatever you want, it's not that simple, and I understand that, and it takes time and it takes experience and learning. So if you need any help with that, let me know. Comment down below. Again, thank you so much. I certainly hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button if you are a new viewer, or if you viewed a couple of videos and you do find this information educational for you. So click that subscribe button, make sure that you guys don't miss out on any more videos, and I will see you tomorrow with another tracking tutorial. Thanks so much. Bye.
Be empowered to make a change in your life and take the next step on your health and fitness journey.